What's up, y'all? Eric Johnson back with y'all with some tragic, sad news coming out of the state of Michigan in the Detroit era. Um, I just heard about this story a day or so ago. I heard about it yesterday on Twitter. You had one of these young sisters, one of these beautiful black babies. Her name was Wynter Cole Smith. Got some sad news coming out of Detroit today. This Wednesday. Her body was found Wednesday on the east side of Detroit, and the FBI was looking for her. The police was looking for her. Her family members was looking for her. This beautiful angel, who is now passed away tragically. Just another case of one of these beautiful black babies being taken from us way before her time. I'm getting this information from clickondetroit.com. This is local news. FBI Detroit Alley. This is where they found her remaining body. Where 2-year-old body was found through the investigation. It's saying that her body was found today. And this story was published by Cassidy John Cox, senior news editor, published July 6, 2023 at 7:48 a.m. and it was updated on the same day, 6 minutes later. Detroit investigators were working Wednesday night to miraculously process the Detroit scene where the body of a missing 2-year-old girl was found after days of her kidnapping. At around 6:50 p.m. on July 5th, authorities located the body of 2-year-old Wynter Cole Smith in an overgrown alley on Detroit's east side. Police have been searching for the child since Sunday night when she was abducted. She was abducted by her mother's ex-boyfriend from a home in Lansing, Michigan. So they've been searching for this. They've been searching for her ever since Sunday, after she was abducted from her mother's ex-boyfriend, probably one of these crazy ass Negroes who just got out of jail. But I'm gonna continue on to the story, and if y'all want to hear about it, I got a couple of links in the chat room for y'all can see. I got a link right here. This is going to the Click on Detroit website where I'm getting all my information from, and I got another link to another story for the situation, and it's talking about this coward who kidnapped her, Rashad Maleek Trice, age 28, arrested. I forgot which day he was arrested. I'm gonna have to go to that link and show y'all the information. But before we get started, I will be playing a video from the news station giving out the information of this beautiful angel who's tragically passed away due to a coward known as her father. And this is just another situation where, with us as black people or anybody who has parents or who raises children, that you got to protect your loved ones at all costs, because you got evil bastards out here that will do anything, and I do mean anything, not only to themselves but to people who can't be around to defend themselves, or not even be possible or physically up to par to defend themselves. Because this is a baby, man. Like, she's innocent in this whole situation. Like, what would make you do some cowardly shit like this, man? Like, this is not justice. This is just pure evil. What this bastard did to this baby, your own child. Like, I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy. When it comes to kids, that is a no, man. Like, whatever you want to do to me, do to me. I'm a grown ass man, but when you start fucking with people's loved ones and kids, this is what we just crossed the line, man. Thank you, Yuski. You the first one in here. Thumbs up the video if you can. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Well, you already have, so I don't even know why I'm saying it to you. Brain fart. But like I was saying, when it comes to bastards messing with kids like this, like, they should have no chance of getting out and being a citizen in today's society, because we got so much stuff going on, not only in the United States of America, but all over the world. You got the thing going on in France. You got the president's son sniffing cocaine like a crackhead. Having SWAT teams come to the White House. You just have all types of dastardly trash that's going on out here. You got the whole illegal immigration situation going on with these motherfuckers. The homeless population in Los Angeles at an all-time high, and just a lot of things going on. And by adding gasoline fuel to the fire, I'm reporting on this tragic situation with this beautiful angel. And as you can see, I will be showing y'all some pictures of this beautiful, beautiful little lady. She was a beautiful baby. Like, if I was a father, I would have been proud to be her father, because I don't have any kids, so I don't know what it's like to be a father, but I am an uncle. I have nieces and nephews and have loved ones in my family that I truly care about. Like, if some shit like this happened to one of my family members, man, words cannot describe what I do to try to get them back or find out what happened to them. Because when you have cowards like this roaming the streets of America and all over the world doing shit like to this, doing stuff like this to kids and their loved ones that they're supposed to defend and protect with their lives, they don't need to be on this earth. You're not even human. You're an unstable creature. You don't have no business being out here creating kids, let alone being responsible for having kids. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. You're an uncle. You understand what I'm saying, brother Knight. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna get along into the story right about now. I already read that. In the merely 70 hours Wynter was missing, law enforcement repeatedly searched multiple areas across the state, according to the FBI's Devin Kowalski, acting special agent in charge for the Michigan field office. After taking the child, the kidnapper, identified as 26-year-old Rashad Trice, stole the mother's car and traveled from Lansing to Detroit, where he's from. Now, I will show you a picture of this fucking coward in the video. I'm gonna show y'all the video in a couple of minutes, but I will show y'all a picture of this motherfucker right now. Here's a picture of this bastard smiling like he did something perfect. See, you can't have people like this on the streets, because we already got enough problems with Negroes like this in the black community making us look bad. You already got unstable creatures like this, niggas like this, making us look bad by doing unjustly shit like this, just doing pure niggardry stuff, just clown shit. You's better off not being in this little angel's life. You's better off being a father that don't take care of your kids. At least the kid would have been alive. Like, this shit is just tragic, man. It's sad too, because she still had a life to live. She still had a chance to grow. She still had a chance to go to school, to be somebody, to actually have a chance in this world to actually make something of herself. Now she won't ever have a chance to do that because he's dead, because of this bastard. Police located and arrested Trice in St. Clair Shores earlier this morning. They arrested him Monday morning, but the child was not with him in the car. Local 4's Marie McDonald reports that Trice has been incredibly unhelpful since his arrest and didn't offer up anything to the police. Now, this dude already did the crime. He already did the crime. He's all in the picture, smiling and cheesing, doing all types of shit. Don't care about the kid or nothing. He didn't even have anything within his heart to just be like, this is where she's located. She's fine. I just wanted to see my kid. I snapped. I just went crazy. Like, if you're gonna do the crime and be out here doing stuff like this, if you want to get buck with the system, you gonna be out here doing stuff like this. You need to have that same energy when you get caught. This motherfucker was no help to the police, for the ones who actually doing their job out here. He wasn't no help to the FBI who was trying to locate this little angel, trying to locate your child for some shit that you did, for the things that you did. You wasn't responsible of being in this child's life. From what I can see between your mugshot picture, you wasn't responsible of being that loving father. He wasn't no help to this child. He wasn't no help to the mother. He wasn't no help to his family. He definitely wasn't no help to this child, who was tragically passed away due to this motherfucker's negligence. Investigators were able to use his cell phone. I'm glad they got this bastard cell phone. They used that as evidence, and they caught this dude red-handed. They used his cell phone, however, to identify the route he took and stops he made between the kidnapping and his arrest. Several areas of interest were identified, including the Detroit area in which the 2-year-old girl's body was found. Detroit police conducted a grid search Wednesday between the I-94 and Van Dyke Avenue. After about 4 to 5 hours of searching, Wynter's body was found in an alley near Olympia Street and Irwin Avenue. So after a long search for this little angel, they found her, but she was already passed away. Her body was found in an alley near Olympia Street and Irwin Avenue. For all my Detroit people out there, if you know where they're at, that location, if you know where their location was at when they found her, you know, if you're going to look at this video, just put it in the chat, or if you have any extra information about that surrounding area. Since the body was found, authorities have provided few details. A large police presence was on the scene Wednesday night as authorities continue to work and try to understand exactly what happened. Yeah, you're right. This person needs to be locked up forever. See, I wouldn't give this motherfucker the death penalty. He's most likely going to get life without the possibility of parole. That's what I'll give this bastard. He shouldn't have no chance to even smell the outside world again. Just going to put him in the jail cell, let him drop the soap numerous times, and just let the brothers and sisters, hell, I would even say the white supremacists get a lashing at him, man. Let him get his salad toss up on in the jail cell. But besides that, I'm going to read some more information on this article. This will be a thorough and deliberate crime scene investigation, Kowalski said. It will take time to carefully collect evidence that we need to help bring the person responsible to justice. It is unclear exactly how the child died, and no charges have been issued in her death as of Thursday morning. Trice was charged Wednesday morning, however, in connection with the Lansing attack during which Wynter was taken. He is accused of arriving at the Lansing home of Wynter's 22-year-old mother on July 2nd and stabbing the mother several times. So most likely he's going to have attempted murder on these numerous charges that he got. I already know this nigga was a felon, you know, because dudes like that don't need to be out here doing stuff like that. You shouldn't even have a chance to even make kids, let alone be out here kidnapping kids and stuff. We already have people within different societies out here messing with kids and stuff. You have the whole LGBTQ, ABCDEFG whole situation going on with that, with those rallies that they're doing, with that whole situation going on with, you know, the things going on over there with them messing with kids and stuff. So besides this is just a tragic story to be reporting on, man. I wouldn't even want to wake up in the morning and report on stuff like this, because I got this from one of the people that I follow on Twitter. I forgot the sister's name because I like the video, or the link to this video of this situation that's going on with this little sister, Wynter Cole Smith. Shout out to Tamara. I don't even know how to say your name. All I know how to say is your first name, Tamara. It's like one of those Muslim names. Like I just put it in the chat for y'all. She got a Twitter page, and this is who I got the information from. And I think my brother Afro Elite, he talked about this situation on his channel. If you ain't looked at my last live stream yesterday, I put Afro Elite's link to his channel in the chat room in the live stream that we was doing yesterday. Let me just put this sister's name in the chat for y'all, because he got one of these Muslim names and it's real hard to pronounce. And matter of fact, I will put her I'll put her Twitter page in the chat for y'all can go to her and subscribe to her if y'all on Twitter. And we're gonna put that in the chat right now. All right, there we go. It should be uploading in a couple of seconds. All right, let me get back to this story. All right. It's saying that the mother was able to get away and call for help from a neighbor. According to police, Trice had taken Wynter in the mother's Chevrolet Impala and fled the scene before Lansing officers arrived. Wynter's 1-year-old brother was left at the home. Thank God that he didn't do nothing to the little brother because he's 1 year old. She was the oldest out of the two children. Police said, according to family, Trice is the father of the 1-year-old boy. Is not Wynter's father. So they got two different fathers. Wynter was officially reported missing after about 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, and an Amber Alert was issued around 2 a.m. Monday. Trice was taken into custody at about 5 a.m. on Monday in St. Clair Shores. He reportedly resisted arrest and was taken to the hospital for treatment. So basically, they had to beat this nigga's ass because he was resisting arrest, and he was no help in the finding of the other child who I'm talking about now, Wynter Cole Smith. He was arraigned Wednesday morning. So far, Trice had been charged with assault with intent to murder, first-degree home invasion, unlawful imprisonment, aggravated domestic violence, second offense, unlawful driving away of an automobile, felicious assault, 2 counts on first-degree criminal sexual assault. Additional charges against Trice as possible pending further investigation. He has been charged as a violent fourth offender and has been held without bond. They better not gave this motherfucker no bond, because look at all these felony charges this dude got: assault with intent to murder, first degree home invasion, unlawful imprisonment, aggravated domestic violence, which is a second offense, unlawful driving away from an automobile, felicious assault, 2 counts of first degree criminal sexual assault. Now I don't know what he was doing with that charge, but I guess more information will come out of that, and additional charges will be added to this motherfucker's repertoire. So yeah, I'm gonna go on and play the video which I got from the website, coming from Click on Detroit, channel 4 local news. Sorry about that. Got to start the video over again. And before I let this video play, I will be got to read off this Copyright Disclaimer Act of 1976 before I let this video play. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. All right, since I got that out the way, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
A tragic end to the search for a missing 2-year-old, Wynter Cole Smith. Detroit police find her body in an alley on the city's east side. The toddler was abducted from her Lansing home Sunday night after investigators say her mother's ex-boyfriend took the little girl. Police took him into custody in St. Clair Shores in the early hours Monday morning. There was no sign of Wynter, and he refused to tell police where she was. Then, late tonight, Lansing police confirmed the discovery.
Right now, our hearts are with the family of Wynter Cole Smith. We saw a community show endless amount of support and assistance in help finding Wynter, and now we need the same support and love for the family as they grieve. This is not the outcome anyone had hoped for.
Mara McDonald is live on Detroit's east side tonight. Mara, the alleged kidnapper is not talking, but his phone data sure tells a story.
Karen, exactly. Sources are telling us that it is the data dump from that phone that has essentially been quarterbacking all of law enforcement's efforts across the state as they look for Wynter. In essence, they are looking in all the spots where his phone shows he was there for more than a few minutes. This spot here on the east side is them. Before Wynter's body was discovered, federal agents had been out here for hours. Trice's phone data showed he spent more time in this area near 94 and Van Dyke. So they got out and walked it in a grid pattern looking for Wynter. They found her in an alley shortly before 7 o'clock tonight.
This is not the outcome we were hoping for. And our hearts go out to Wynter's family.
The little girl's body had been dumped. Both Detroit officers and federal agents have now been out here for hours processing the scene.
Our evidence response team is currently processing the scene. Our best people are back there to do what is necessary to be as respectful as possible to Wynter and her family. This will be a thorough and deliberate crime scene investigation. It will take time to carefully collect evidence that we need to help bring the person responsible to justice.
Back here alive tonight, Trice remains in custody at this point. He has already been charged with multiple charges for attacking or allegedly attacking and stabbing Wynter's mother. We're live on Detroit's east side tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Mara, I know it's early in the investigation. They may not be sharing much information. Do we know anything in terms of anything they may have collected, or perhaps how many hours they still are going to be there tonight?
They've been out here for several, Karen, so they found her right before 7 o'clock. Right now, it's 11 o'clock. They show no signs of slowing down. And I will say this about what this crime scene looks like, and I don't know if everybody at home gets a true sense of the totality of it. This spans at least 4 streets. It's a huge area that the FBI and DPD has blocked off. So they're not just looking in the alley. They're looking in the entire immediate area for everything and anything. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Mara.
$5,200 are now available to all Americans.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to play that and just say this is a sad story to be reporting on. I hope the outcome is that her family can get the true justice that they seek, and I hope that this motherfucker get life without the possibility of parole. The death penalty, the needle, the electric chair. He need a punishment that is. He need a punishment of extreme levels. Because when you do shit like this to kids and doing this to a person that you supposed to love, I know when it comes to, like problems within the Black American community, that a certain amount of us gonna do stuff right and a good amount of us is gonna do things wrong. But when it comes to people messing with kids, we don't play shit like that. Because like I said earlier, I have nieces and I have nephews, and if I found out some stuff like this was happening and I see cowards like this roaming the streets, I'm going to take the necessary precautions to sorry about that. I was just reading stuff in the chat. I'm going to take the necessary precautions to defend myself and my family members. So yeah, all I got to say is rest in peace to this beautiful young angel, Wynter Cole Smith. I wish this story would have ended more sooner. I wish they would have found her and got these bastards off the street. No telling what he did to her when he had her, and without him cooperating, it was just a sad ending to this little girl's life. But I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this whole situation. Let me just check something out. I want to thank everybody who came in and showed their love and support. Yuski Knight. I always get your name pronounced wrong, man. I'm sorry about that. I want to thank everybody who came in, liked the video, shared the video, and was hanging on with your brother in the video. Oh yeah, shout out to Orlando Magic Nation. I think that's 49ers Nation. I don't know if he got a backup channel. Go subscribe to his channel. Yeah. My final thoughts is you gotta just protect your family members at all times and always protect the kids, because Wu-Tang is for the children and the children are the future. And like I said, rest in peace to Wynter Cole Smith. And the moral of the story is just make sure you have protection around your family members and your loved ones at all times. Especially, I'm gonna just say this to like certain women within our community: make better choices when it comes to, picking the dude you lay up with, because we don't know what type of situation they were going on that was going on within the home, because they might have been having problems, with trying to see the kids, and this dude just took it to an extreme level and just went overboard with it. So let me get this bastard's name, Rashad Maleek Trice. I hope you don't never get out of jail. I hope you die in jail. I hope God have I ain't gonna even say God have mercy on your soul, because we already know the devil is within your body. Because why would you do that to a child who meant no harm to you? Why would you do that to anybody who didn't mean no harm to you? Like, this child didn't even get a chance to grow and go to elementary school, let alone kindergarten. Didn't even grow to have her own family. Didn't even get a chance to live. Didn't even get a chance to live for an extended period of time. Her life was tragically taken away from her due to this nigga's negligence and this dude's rage and this dude disdain for whatever was going on in this coward's life. So I hope they put this nigga under the jail. I'm glad that this bastard don't got bail. I'm glad that the police officers found this motherfucker and actually did their job for the money that we do pay as as me as a taxpaying citizen. I'm glad that they did their job and they took the necessary precautions to arrest this bastard. I wish they would have just found her earlier though, and I would be reporting on this tragic situation. So that's all I have to say. Like, share, comment, subscribe. In the comment section, tell me what y'all think about this tragic story and this terrible situation. And like I said at the beginning of the video, and I'm saying it at the end of this video, rest in peace to this beautiful little angel. Is real sad to hear about. And just make sure that you protect your kids and your family members and your loved ones at all costs, because the world is real wicked out here. You got police officers body slamming elderly people who sick. That whole situation that's going on in Los Angeles. You had a video of one of these white supremacist coward ass crackers out here body slamming a young black sister. She was an elder. She was recording her husband being arrested unjustly, going into one of these fucking grocery stores. You always dealing with one of these white supremacists out here lying on black people, talking about their stealing and stuff. Like, they didn't even give them the benefit of the doubt. Because you can see in one of the videos, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Just go on YouTube and y'all see what I'm talking about. Everybody talking about it on Twitter and every major platform of this coward ass cop body slamming this elderly sister on the ground, and she was just recording these motherfuckers handcuffing her husband unjustly. And shame on the grocery store too, because they could have took the necessary precautions to see if they was actually stealing. When you go into these grocery stores or go into these stores as a black person within the United States of America, they always give us the stereotype that we're stealing and we're doing something unjustly and harmful. And I never knew that you can be arrested for recording police officers if you ain't doing nothing. I never knew that. So all I gotta say is, for me as a black American person, and for us as black people all over the world, make sure that you have protection amongst yourselves at all times in self-defense situations when you're dealing with these white supremacists. Because I know me, I ain't the one. If it comes down to me defending myself, if it comes to a life or death situation, I'm gonna handle my business. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Because we don't see situations of people within the black American community trying to do the right thing, and these white supremacists will run up on you, kill you, try to do bodily harm to you, or just try to lie on you, plant drugs, just do all types of evil shit. So I'm gonna just say, stay real, stay strapped, make sure your power tools work, and just stay safe out here, man, because it's real hard out here. So that's all I have to say. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.